Video, let's do the unboxing and have a first look at this new Realme X7 smartphone. And this is sort of a premium mid-range smartphone from Realme. And guys, it says 5G because it has the new Dimensity 800U chipset, as you can see. And I like the fact that here at the bottom they have specified the 5G band. There are actually 4 5G bands. This is much better than some of the brands that are just giving 1 5G band, or even the Mi 10i, if I recall, had 2 5G bands. This has about 4 5G bands. And guys, this is a review on it, but strangely they haven't cut down the price. So this is what it is, but let's have a look at this one and see. Again guys, I'll leave all the links when I know the exact pricing etc in the description. So again, check that out for more info. So let's open this up and gives us an idea. Good thing is that they have a Super AMOLED screen, and they say that the screen is from Samsung and has that 64 megapixel triple camera setup. So let's open this up, and here the box is like different. Okay, this is very slim. I thought it would be a case, but just some paperwork, and what else? More paperwork, and that's it. I don't know why it should be so long, but anyways, here is the device itself, and this color looks fancy, I have to say. Wow. I don't know why they are like writing this date to leap or whatever. I don't know. What do you guys feel about this? I don't know, they should have just left it empty. It would have looked a lot more classier, but that's me. Again, this is that rainbow sort of a color, as you can see, a lot of shades of colors, and that triple camera setup. We have the Realme branding. Just too much branding here, I feel, frankly speaking. Anyways, let's see. Box looks big, so we should have a lot of things. Yeah, so we have a what do you say, transparent case also. It's not exactly transparent, slight grayish tint that we have, but nice that we are at least getting this one. So I'll just keep that. And we have the super dart charger. This is supposed to be that 50-watt fast charger, so nice that we are getting in the box. And you get also the USB cable and a SIM ejector too. So that's what we get. I'll just keep these things to the side. So here is the handset itself. Let me zoom in a little bit to give you an idea. As you can see, and actually it does not feel heavy, guys. So the weight balance has been done nice on this phone. Let's look over here. And this here we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and on this side we just have the power on off button. Again, that gradient finish is even on this end. Bottom main speaker, Type-C port, and this is the main microphone, and this will be your SIM tray. This comes in 2 variants, guys. 6 gigabytes of RAM and 8 gigabytes. Storage will be 128, strangely, on both. So no expansion of micro SD card, guys, just 2 nano SIMs that we are having on this one. And on this end we just have the volume rocker. Back, that triple camera setup. The main camera is 64, then we have an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and then we have a 2 megapixel that is macro. So let's just power this on, guys, and I hope it has some power. Yeah. And by the time it actually boots up and I set it up, here is the configuration overview. This Realme X7 5G is having a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED screen with 600 nits of peak brightness. It is powered by the latest new MediaTek Dimensity 800U chipset based on 7nm process. It comes in 6 or 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. Moving to the camera, we have a 64 megapixel main camera, 8 megapixels ultra wide, and 2 megapixels macro. Moving to the front facing camera, it's a 16 megapixel, and we have a 4310 milliamp hour battery with a 50-watt Super Dart fast charger. So guys, I've set up the device, so let's have a closer look at the same now. And as you can see, it has a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED screen that we are having. It's a full HD plus screen, and it's a decent quality screen, guys. But again, it does not have 90 Hz or 120 Hz. It's a normal 60 Hz. And because it's a Super AMOLED, we also have this in-display fingerprint scanner on this one. And as you can see, that works well, didn't have a problem. And while setting up, it even prompts you for face unlocking. I don't do that, but that option is also there. But this in-display fingerprint scanner works very well. And if we go under the hood, And if you go to about the device, as you can see, we have the higher end variant that comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. There is also the base variant will be 6 gigabytes of RAM. Storage is same guys on both 128 gigabytes, and I haven't installed anything. And as you can see, out of the box we are getting about 113 gigabytes of space free to you. I feel it's strange they didn't launch a 256 on, so I don't know. So anyways, that's what we have regarding the storage. And typical Realme UI, it's a lot cleaner now, I would say, with app tray and stuff. Regarding junk apps and stuff, I'm happy to say not a lot of junk apps pre-installed on this. There's some Realme app, this Flipkart app is there. Let's see, we can uninstall it directly from here. So that's actually nice. So you can remove some of the extra apps. The Soul Loop is for video stuff. It's actually useful. I played around with this, and some Realme apps. So some extra apps, but not a huge amount of junkware that is pre-installed. So that's actually a nice thing. And touch response is good. They say it's 180 hertz touch response. Initial impressions, the touch response looks to be actually good. And the handset also is not that heavy. But one thing to note is that at this price point, I was actually expecting stereo speakers. It's just a single speaker that they have, guys. Let's just play one of my own videos. This is max volume. 9 posted some of the samples in the unboxing video. You can check out that. I would say the speaker is adequately loud, but I miss the fact that it does not have a stereo speaker. They should have given a stereo speaker. It would have been a lot better in my frank opinion. And again, guys, no 3.5mm headphone jack also. That's the sad trend that we are having these days. That's the same case even on this one. And again, you get to see some fingerprints here at the back. So if use it with a case, I would suggest. Now let's also look at the camera on this one, because that's becoming a very important part. So let's look at it, and let me just fire up this app. And this is running on this Dimensity 800U, so the performance should be actually good. It's based on 7nm process. It's an octa-core processor. So let's look at it. And generally MediaTek processor have a lot of AI and camera stuff, so looks like that. So the shutter speed is fast. If you notice, the moment I click, it is going, and this is the wide angle. And because it's 64, you can even zoom in. I would say restrict up to 2x. It goes even 5x. I won't go there, but 2x is usable. Then we also have the portrait mode. Let me see if I can see it in real time. Yes, it's actually visible in real time. And we also have a 64 megapixel mode. And apart from that, other modes also, like Pro mode is also there on this one. The macro lens is hidden over here. That's interesting. So you can go really close to an object using this ultra macro mode. But let's just look at the front facing. It's supposed to be 16 megapixel. Again, beauty mode is there by default. So just disable it. So here we have it. And again, portrait mode also, it will do that. So smoothing and all this thing disabled. Looks good initial impression. So let me do one thing. Let me actually shoot some sample shots so that you have a better idea regarding the camera. This was shot with the rear facing camera. In outdoor conditions, the pictures come out to be really punchy. There is some color boosting, but again, it looks actually pretty good, as you can see. These were taken with the wide angle lens, again outdoor